Imagine this. You hold the power to influence someone's thoughts, steer their decisions, and even shape their reality, all without them realizing it. Sounds like a superpower, right? But here's the catch. This power isn't something mythical. It's real, and it's within your reach. But beware. Once you master this skill, you'll see manipulation everywhere. In conversations, relationships, even the media. And once you see it, there's no going back. Welcome to the Manipulator's Edge, where we learn about the dark secrets behind manipulation. So, are you ready to learn the art of controlling minds through manipulation? Stick with me until the end, because I'll reveal a psychological tactic so subtle, it can plant an idea in someone's mind without them ever knowing it. Let's begin. Act 1. The allure of control. Why do we crave control? It's simple. Control brings certainty, and certainty brings power. But here's the truth most people ignore. You're already being controlled every single day. Think about it. Advertisements manipulate your desires. Politicians steer your emotions. Even your closest friends and family shape your decisions without you noticing. Manipulation is everywhere, but only a few know how to wield it effectively. The first key to mastering manipulation is understanding this. People are emotional beings. Sure, logic influences, but it's emotions that drive action. Tap into someone's fears, desires, or insecurities, and you've already taken the first step toward controlling their mind. Let me show you how this works. Picture this. A young entrepreneur is pitching an idea to an investor. Instead of begging for attention, they start by flattering the investor's success. Then they plant a subtle idea. This opportunity, it's once in a lifetime. The investor, driven by greed and fear of missing out, decides to fund the project. This isn't just persuasion, it's emotional chess. But here's where it gets tricky. Once you start using manipulation, it becomes hard to ignore just how easy it is to control people. But there's a darker side to this skill. In Act 2, I'll show you the dangerous temptations of manipulation and what happens when it's used recklessly. Act 2, the dark temptations of power. Manipulation is powerful, but power, it's seductive. The more you control, the more you crave. And for some, this craving becomes their downfall. Let me tell you a story. A charismatic leader rises to power. He wins over his followers by exploiting their fears and promising them safety. But as his control grows, so does his greed. He begins to see people as pawns, tools to be used and discarded. Over time, his manipulation turns to exploitation. His once loyal followers turn against him, and the empire he built crumbles. What went wrong? The leader understood the rules of manipulation, but he lost his wisdom. He let his greed consume him. This is the danger of manipulation. It can corrupt even the most skilled. But here's the good news. Manipulation isn't inherently evil. It's a tool, like fire. It can warm or it can destroy. It all depends on the wielder. So what if you could use manipulation not to exploit, but to empower? In Act 3, I'll show you how to wield this skill with precision and wisdom. Act 3, Mastery and Wisdom. Mastering manipulation requires 3 pillars: observation, timing, and subtlety. Let's break these down. Observation. Pay attention to what people don't say. Their body language, tone, and even pauses in conversation reveal their vulnerabilities. The more you observe, the more you understand. Timing. Influence is strongest when emotions are high, whether it's excitement, anger, or fear. Strike at the right moment, and you'll bypass logic entirely. Subtlety. The greatest manipulators don't command, they suggest. Direct control breeds resistance, but subtlety creates cooperation. Let them think they're in charge, even when you're pulling the strings. Here's a tactic you can try today: the power of silence. The next time someone asks for your opinion, pause. That brief silence will make them uncomfortable and more likely to reveal their true thoughts. You'd be surprised how much power lies in saying nothing. Now you've learned the tools to control minds, but what will you do with them? Will you use them to lead, manipulate, or protect? Remember, the greatest manipulators leave no trace. The only question is, will you become one of them? If this video unlocks something in you, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Your journey to mastering the art of control starts here. And in the comments, let me know. What's the most surprising tactic you've learned today? Remember, the edge belongs to those who are bold enough to take it. I'll see you next time.